Hey, what's up, you guys? DJMama here, and let's cover Maximum Crisis, the last set of ArcV. So at the end of this episode, we're going to go over the bans and limits that we've made over the season. And we can already tell you that Sam, aka Rvarias, has won the season. So let's fight for second, third place, and let's see how we do, shall we? Alright, going over the sets, we have some more Performer Pals. Go Golem is certainly a card. It's a scale 1, which is very, very nice. Speed Words get more support here. Rubber Band Plane's not bad. And then we have some Predaplanes. Some cards that you definitely saw a lot of play. Orpheus Scorpio and Darlingtonia Cobra, aka Lone Fire for Orpheus Scorpio, and then Cobra to search any polymerization or fusion spell card in your deck. It's probably going to be good then. Next up, we have the Lyralist, Cobalt Sparrow, Sapphire Swallow, and Turquoise Warbler. Would be nice to get a playset of each of these as they are commons. Gate Zero, Dark Worm, and Gate Infinity are decent cards, but we do have to get the Gate Zero, which is a super rare. True Draco, which there was a lot to talk about here, but this is a very, very high rarity archetype. You're lucky to get 1 or 2 pieces of this deck. And Masterpiece, while a heck of a bounce monster, even legal now with 2025, could do a lot here in this format, but won't do too much if obviously if you don't get a lot of the True Draco high rarity pieces. Catarus is nice for Zodiac. Zafrath is certainly something. Bababoon, huge get for the Metal Foes deck. A card MBT can't say. Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, obviously we know this card is insane. And it was only bad for like 1 or 2 formats since its release here in like late 2017, or maybe 2017, just 2017. But it's certainly a card at this moment. Fairy Tale Luna is certainly a card if you have a good enough amount of kaijus. And then the fusions are some kind of cards. Zark is here finally. He makes his big bad appearance at the very end. And Independent Nightingale is certainly a card that has caused some cards to be on the ban list. Moving along, Cursed Javelin's nice. Assembled Nightingale is really needed for the Lyralist strategy, as there's not a lot of good rank 1s. Very fun dragons right here. Everybody excited about him. Zodiac Hammerkong and Chakanine are nice. Chakanine is a very high rarity, while Hammerkong is just a common. Diagonic Diagram, once again. Diagram, Heritage, Disciples, all high rarity stuff, so you gotta get like multiple copies of these cards to play True Draco. Pacifist with Phantasm City and the Phantasm Spiral cards are here too as well. Duelist Alliance, decent, weird secret. Sorry. It's certainly a card. Man. It's crazy. Duelist Alliance start, and now it's at the end. Set rotation also very good for field spell decks. Once again, Tree King's Return, Apocalypse, high rarity cards, gotta get all of them. Spiral Battle's nice, and Spiral Assault is certainly a trap card of all time. Dynamist Howling, we have this card. Maybe this will finally get us to play Dynamist. Let's just say that. Other than that, nothing right here. Waterfalls is not bad. Adding a Worm from deck to hand is not too bad of a card. Unending Nightmare is also not bad. It was a very good card during this time, as is Tornado Dragon, but it's a secret rare. So who knows where we're going to get that. Subterra Fiendus is here. Subterra is not playable yet. Once we get Guru, it definitely gets that card. But we also get Final Battle here. Nice. And then here's some more cards that made Spiral crazy. Sleeper, Last Resort, Fully Armed, and Rescue are all very, very good cards. We're just missing one little thing that we might get next season. Bujin, here we go. Another Bujin. Silver and Prison Sprite is finally a decent rank 1. Then we have Venu and Primal Kai. These cards were somehow seen in like early Arcana Force for the World stuff, for like Drytron. I think that's when they were played. Other than that, they weren't really played at all. Yeah, so here we go. Let's see how we pulled for the last set of ArcV. So let's see, we got multiple Sapphire Swallow, Cobalt Eagle, and sadly we got only two Turquoise Warbler, but that's fine. Oh, Apocalypse was a common. We got all our Babble Boons, which is really good for our Metal Foe deck. Cataroos in playset, love to see that. Where are we seeing? We got our Druid Swarms, love to see that. Got our set rotations as well. All the Hammer Kongs we could ever want. We got 1 Orpha Scorpio, sadly. 1 Orpha Scorpio, 3 Darlington Cobra, kind of the opposite ratio of what you want to see, but it is what it is. We got also a whole bunch of Last Resort, 2 Spiral Battle, 1 Big Serpent, and this is Spiral Battle. We got 2 Pacifists. We got all the final battles, which is nice for Subterror. We got an Ash Blossom and a Duelist Alliance and Tornado Dragon. So we got 3 banging secrets. Obviously, I think these 2 are better than Duelist Alliance for our pool. Got 2 Fiendists. We got 2 Dynamite Knight, which is very nice. We got 1 Zephyrath. We got our 1 Donut, which is all we need, and we got 1 Independent Nightingale, which is pretty much all you need if you still have Instant Fusion in the format. So yeah, very, very good pulls on our end. We actually pulled pretty big. We got all the commons we pretty much needed. Maybe sans 1 Torquoise Warbler. We also got our 3 playset of Dynamis Howling, so can't really complain with that one. So let's see what we played. So after all that, we ended up playing Herald. So we got another chance at Ben 10. We pulled the worst set compared to Battles of Legend, Lights of Revenge, and the penned set with Pen Magicians, like a double Iris to Astrograph. We only opened this set for more copies of Ben 10, which was a super that wasn't guaranteed in every pack. So we ended up only with 1 Ben 10. We tried to make this work, so let's see if we can close that out with our guy Herald of Perfection. Alright, moving on, let's see what we got here. So on both, it's me and Mark's, from Mark's side. Alright, going from this, we have with Orange Light, Ariadne, Instant Fusion, Chicken Game, and Honest. Not really any pieces versus Mark's QB, Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix, Lester Penned, Curtain Raiser, and Steelin. Let's see how we're going here. Just a pen pile versus my Herald list. So we're gonna go normal summon QB effect to add Tempest. We're gonna set 1 and pass. We're gonna go for Chicken Game. Oh my gosh, my audio. No, that's gonna be unfortunate. Well, if he's clearing my board, the best I can do was summon Herald there. And I got Kaiju. Set rotation's funny. So I'll get my chicken game back. Christia, oh, duel's over. Yeah. Well, we tried. We technically broke the board a little bit on that play with like Guardian Guardian. We set a Herald with like 2 negates and statue. That's the best they can do, but obviously it's a little rough versus main deck Kaijus. Oh my goodness. So that's what it is. Sorry my audio cut out there, but it should be fine. The duel was pretty eventful. I had to go out that way. So with that, we'll show off Mark's list. It was loading for a second there. So it's like Metal Foe, Magic Spectre, Baboon, and with a small Draco package. Honestly, it doesn't look as bad. And with a face-off package, where you have 1 face-off. It's a little weird. But the side looks okay, barring this one Steelin that's here. Obviously, he could improve. He also got a Tornado Dragon, which is very nice for him. It's questionable, but it could be, you know, talked about. It should be just fine. And then here's Sam's list. So the only thing Sam missed from the Astrograph set was Double Iris. That set was so good to give you 2 secret rares for 5 packs, and it was ultras and secrets. So the only thing he did miss out on was Double Iris. But he got pretty much everything else. He got Black Fangs, Astrograph, Purple Poisons. I don't know if he's only playing 1. I don't know if he has multiple. He's still playing Master Pendulum, 3 Wavering Eyes, crazy. We got Veilers, he got Vortex Dragon with the absolute combo. This deck just looks crazy too good, I'll be honest. So after this, here is what we decided. Okay, but the final scores for Maximum Crisis. I ended up with 7 wins, 17 losses, with a win-loss record of 20 round wins to 32. Mark got 9 and 15, 23 wins, 33 round losses. And then Sam went 20 and 4 with a record of 40 and 18, 40 round wins and 18 losses. So the winner by far, and sadly I am the loser, with losing not only Zexal, but I have now lost ArcV. Looking rough for the boy right now, that's all I'll say. So after that, our bands are limit. So Goblinberg was from banned to 3, we put it at 3. UCT went to 3, from banned to 3, but had to put Miscellaneous Service to 1. Ignister Prominence to Blasting Draco Slayer went from banned to 1. So all the cards I'm talking about here are banned, going to either 1 or multiple, or even staying banned. Dante is now at 1. Silent Honor is now at 1. Dracoon's of Zechronia at 3. Perform Age Plushfire stays banned, obviously. Pendisork is staying at banned. Stormforth is going to 1. Twin Twister at 3. Sanctum at 3. And a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is going to 2. Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning are now both going to 1. And for the limits, Evil Hero Shadow, or Elemental Hero Shadow Mist is going to stay at 1. Ice Hand is going to 3. Damage Juggler is going to 2. Wolf, Metalfoes Wolflame is going to 3. Performative Power Scope Combat Joker staying at 1. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is going to 2. Instant Fusion to 1. Shaddoll Fusion to 2. Soul Charge is getting banned. Terraforming is staying at 1, and UA Stadium is going to 3. So that's the shakeup. We are now getting into MR4, the future. Link era is coming to us. We are going to link into the brains. So let's see how that area treats me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys then. And by the time of recording, the ban list is still new to us, by the way. So if you see this in a long time from now, just know I record a lot of these in advance. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys next one. Bye-bye.